And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Shining Force, The Worst Party. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. And we got through that battle. A little more rough than I thought it was going to be. For some reason, I don't know why, I'm just zoning out tonight. And then again, I'm also not putting a lot of effort into characters like Chris and whatnot, so there's some elements to that I regret. Ever so slightly. But we're moving on. If I didn't say I'm your host, the RPG Guy, I'm saying it now. And I'm trying to minimize the amount of episodes this is for a lot of you guys, because most of you just want to see, once the completed, party, or mostly completed, I should say, because you don't need to see the fully completed party. I think most of you are more interested in the entirely completed party. And mostly completed, because, like I said, we still got, Aleph and... We have Aleph and... Adam to get at the near end of this run, so that's when things are gonna go down, and it's gonna be a lot of grinding in the chaos fight. So because that's when you get Adam, and Adam's pretty abysmal when you first get him. We'll have to get him caught up, which is a problem in and of itself. So Nova's got to lay down the law here. And we're going to go... Yeah. I'll talk to her. So we'll go talk to Anri. And Anri joins the Shinin force. And we're going to go right into the Cave of... What is it? Cave of Darkness? Still, yeah, because Arthur doesn't join until after we do the Cave of Darkness, get the Orb of Light. So we'll head over here. Get up there. There we go. Alright. Power through all this. Yes, I will enter the cavern and receive the Orb of Light. So let's do this. And really, this battle's not too hard. It's actually getting past the zombies without getting anyone killed. The bridge isn't so bad. The bats aren't really a big deal either. So it's really just getting past one of these zombies and then kind of spreading everyone out as you need to. And making sure Anri gets some kills. Because like I said, she's going to be a character that's probably going to stick with us for quite a while. Until we get Aleph to replace her. So, knowing that she has to be replaced by Aleph is going to really make or break some of this. So yeah, she's really got to get cut up, because we're getting characters to about level 6. Ah, crap baskets. But, on a lighter note, that'll make some of this a bit easier to deal with, is that the next battle is going to be a big session where we can get anyone who needs to get caught up. As well as we're going to try to get characters roughly to level 8, maybe even 9. And then even the very next battle could be argued as you could grind in that battle too. I'm trying to think of other battles to grind in. And there really isn't that many. Coming up for a little while anyway. Until we get to Urim Batal. I forget about the battles in Chapter 3. There's the one battle to help get the moon due for Xylo. I'm trying to think of the other stuff, but it's not coming to me right now. For insert reason here. Oh god, what? Oh, there's more than one fight there. We go to a town. I can't think of the name of the town. Right, let's bring Luke back. Shit, throw Gong in there. He can kill that zombie, as long as he doesn't miss. We can swarm the other zombie, maybe before it gets a turn, but even if it does, we'll attack it all the same. And yeah, Hans is definitely hurting right now, but he's going to get a new weapon in the next fight. That isn't really going to even him out as much as you would think, but it's going to even him out enough that it's not going to matter. Because he'll do a little bit more damage. It won't be anything substantial, but it'll be enough to move him along. And we'll make sure somebody heals. What's his name? And actually, since Chris is going out soon, we got her up a level in the last fight. That was more of circumstance than anything else. Really, to prevent party deaths and stuff, it was just easier to freaking hurry up and end the battle. But this battle's not too hard, so it's not like you gotta work hard to do much in it. And getting Anri caught up shouldn't be too difficult. We'll get to chess after the fight, since this battle doesn't end the chapter. Go. See how this plays out here. We need to do some damage. Nice. Nice double attack. Yeah, this is overkill, but we're gonna do it. So we want to kill that mage before the mage gets a turn. And the archer, unless it double attacks, is not gonna kill Tau, so... So, goodbye. Oh, really? And of course, nothing can now reach. Yeah, nobody can reach now because the hero's in the way. Which means we're gonna eat one of those fire twos, probably blaze twos. And it could kill Tau, because yeah, depending on who he aims it at. It can do anywhere from 8 to 10 damage, I think, so... Well, actually, we can slightly salvage this. Make it so that nobody technically dies. Thank you, Chris. K-Riss. Hey, she got to level 4. Nice. It's a shame we're not going to keep her in that much longer. I hope we get to move the hero out of the way. That'd be great. Or we can do this, as long as it hits. Oh, it hit hard. Sweet. Hopefully Luke levels from this. I think, him and Gord are a little behind. Well, they're not that they're a little behind, they're just now getting to level 6. Let's pull Tau back. May as well. So if Anri gets a turn, we might be able to pick off the sniper. We gotta get more characters across the bridge to where the bats are. We're not guaranteed to kill if she melees. We're guaranteed to kill if she uses this. And there's a level. And she could level off these bats, probably, but we gotta get them weak enough that she can pick them off either with a melee or with a spell. She could also pick off the dark mages with her melee as well, as long as they're weak enough. So there's no reason to really fret whether or not she's can level. There's lots of things for her to kill. So it doesn't help when the characters miss, but I expect that out of bats anyway. Luckily, the bat enemies will be disappearing for a little while. In place of other things that are horrible, but still. Oh shit, I forgot to change her weapon. Idiot! Anri's not really in the most optimal position. Gort's kind of in the way. We gotta move. No, we need to move Gort if we can, but it's not gonna be an option. Yeah, not gonna be an option. And since Luke fucking whiffed, get our weak ass little 10 points for that. Let's open up whatever we can, really. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, Gort's really choking up the availability of doing the characters damaging the enemy. And now Luke fell asleep, which makes that even worse. Alright, let's see here. Chris is not in a good position either, so to be fair. Now all of our characters who are melee fighters are getting put to sleep here. Let's move him there. Create that gap. We'll move Chris on her turn, because she's in the way as well of any ranged characters being able to get in there. Ken should be fine. You know, he's only going to take 1 to 2 damage anyway, so... And he has the ability to kill something, so we definitely want him to open up a path here. There we go. Good. Very good. Probably should have moved Hans through, but oh well. This bat's almost dead. It's not going to matter either way. And actually, now that this bat is going to die, it really won't matter either way. Let's try to make up for some of that MP we wasted. So 37 total, so not a lot, but enough to get through. Let's heal Ken. That's alright if May's asleep. Gort needs to get some attacks in too, so... We moved him pretty far out of the way. But we didn't have a choice. We may not kill it, leaving it a setup for Anri. Let Anri pick it off. Lo can work on that. Again, don't let your healers with your characters with staves be thrown kind of to the side. They can do some serious damage. do want to see where Gort's 2 next level is, because maybe working on a Dark Mage will get him. Yeah, he should level soon. Let's do it. Son of a bitch. May as well. I don't really care that much. This is 2. He's pretty far from leveling. Because these are going to be useless soon, we'll just use it now. For that delicious 10 XP. But I didn't think about this. Oh, what the hell? Seriously, guys? Kill it, kill it, kill it. Ah, Gort, you bastard. Oh, there goes Anri. Well, let's just move through this fight, because our big leveling up session is going to be at the circus anyway. We got her 1 level, so... I think, yeah, just the 1 level, I want to say. Well, it's better than nothing. It's really, if you're only leveling up once per battle-ish anyway, it's kind of, you're kind of good. Let's see if we can work on Gort. He's still level 5. Though he's a front row fighter, it's usually not too hard to get them to level. Really, we should use Gort and Hans. Gort, Hans, and Lo, maybe Gong as well. Because these mages are weak enough that they'll take good damage from staff attacks, and because we don't care about Chris too much because she's out in 2 more battles anyway. She's gonna be out of the party if my memory serves me right. Let's do a weakening attack. There we go. Enemy's very easy to pick off by whoever we want. So, let's see, he needs 2 kills to level, pretty much. He only needs 1. He only really needs 1 decent one, but I doubt he's gonna get that, so... Let's go ahead and knock 1 out. Because Hans and Lo are not gonna be able to kill the skeletons, so there's no point in... I mean, with 13 XP, it really doesn't matter at this point who gets the XP. That's so abysmally low, it's not gonna matter. So, oh well. We'll just kill him with whoever can reach. That's not one of my knights. They're doing pretty good on XP right now, and it's easy for them to reach everything. Though I might kill that last one in the back just to be safe, because I don't think it had a turn yet, and I think I just made it so it can kill Tao. Which again, I don't care, even though Tao's got 1 more good Fire or Blaze 2 spell. So, it would be nice to be able to utilize that. Let's go for the kill. We'll need to, I guess we'll put Gort on the front line to deal with the skeleton. He's healed all the way up. Let's weaken. Actually, he could kill that skeleton outright. Which is good, we kind of want that. Again, keeping the levels mostly even with the exception of Anri, and then, of course, Arthur, who's coming in after. Everybody will be level 6 or higher. He's not going to kill you. If he kills that, I'll be surprised. See, this is what I'm talking about. The battle after the next battle, most of you know, is full of nothing but undead, where Hans will not kill almost anything. So grinding off of that battle is kind of counterintuitive. That's why I don't want to grind in that battle, if I can avoid it. The XP is really good, though, in that fight. And everything's so close together, it actually is easy to level in that fight. But, again, you have to subject yourself to that narrow... You have to subject yourself to enemies who can't take damage from a lot of your characters. What is Hans' output? 15, yeah. It's pretty bad. Yeah, even Gort couldn't actually get the kill. Which makes me think we should let Hans get the kill, but he's gonna level soon anyway. As is Gort. I don't know. It's hard to say. Gort will catch up pretty oh, well, it doesn't matter now. We're gonna let Hans get the kill. Just one shot at fucking Gort right there. Kind of limits my options, doesn't it? Yeah, I had a feeling in these worst character runs we're gonna just end up having to deal with deaths. You know, just in battles where I normally don't have deaths. You know, in my casual playthroughs, I'm gonna start having deaths. There's just no way around it at this point. We'll give that to Anri. Let's go loot these other ones. I think one of these is a Ring of Power? Power Ring, yeah. And we'll give that to Arthur early on just to get him started. He's going to need that for quite a while. Because he's that shitty. Domingo Egg to Anri, as well as the Orb of Light. Medical Herb will give the low. I think there's 2 of these down here. A wooden staff we don't care about. So many useless items. I never understood why. I guess unless you... Okay, there's a reason for it, and we could actually act on it. And that's to give the wooden staves to Anri and Tao. But you can see right here that it is a substitute for their regular attack. It is a decent substitute, too. And we get another power staff, which we don't need. And we get some more story about this hero and the legacy of 1,000 years, blah, blah, blah. We can talk to Aunt right here. Rindo, that's the city I'm not thinking of. I don't know. Regardless, we need to go to see a priest. For the unfortunate 2 dead characters that died. Poor Gort. He just got laid out like a fucking, you know, meat hook. We also need to go get Arthur. And that would be a full party, I believe. Save, because saving's your friend. And we'll see what we get for XP from the other enemies coming up, because the next fight is a good grinding fight, but I don't know if we're going to get to level 8 or 9 from it. So, but it's a good battle to get everyone you care about caught up. I think the only one I don't really care about is Chris, because she's out in one battle anyway. She'd make enough MP to maybe cast heal 1 more time, maybe 2 more times. So ultimately, it's completely trivial. So we get another terrible character, allegedly. What does he come with? He comes with a lance. We're gonna get him a spear as well. Even though the spear for him is kind of pointless. His attack will be so trashy. What is he, level 4 with an attack of Jesus 15? Oh yeah, no. Let's give him the power ring. There's no way around that. And we'll give the healing herb to low. And we're out of here. Did I actually equip him with it? I did not. There. Now he's at least hitting as hard as the priests. That's not a joke. Alright. You're a mean one, Mr. Burns. Yeah, we'll double check our numbers, because I do think this is a full party. Yeah, it's a full party, so yeah, any characters added after this is going to be permanent. Which means when we get Amon after the next after this, not this battle, but the battle after, we're going to be taking out probably Chris. And then from there, the next characters and so on and so forth. We need to offer to find the mayor's son who ran off to the circus. Yes, we'll find your grandson. But yeah, this is the reason this is so important, is building up Arthur. Because if you don't build up Arthur in this fight, he becomes completely useless for the most part. And this circus enemies, only one of them actually reappears, and it's in the battle at Yerubatol with Balzac. So, strangely enough, none of these other enemies reappear. Except for these yellow these yellow puppets. This yellow puppet shows up, I think. Evil puppet. So this will be a short episode because, like I said, this is a grinding episode, and I know how some of you feel about watching me grind. There's not much to it, just use aggress. We keep the levels we get. I'm not gonna be doing any resetting. That's just silly. But yeah, the reason too for these levels is, as you can see, these enemies are getting stronger. And our knights are getting worse because they haven't gotten a weapon upgrade. And they're not going to get one for a while. But I'll at least try to show you one minor fight playthrough of this fight without completing it. And the reason being is Han's new weapon is here. And we have to get it. It's not optional. We have to get it. And we got to get Anri and Numbnuts Arthur caught up. So, there's that too. I believe Evil Puppet, which is the orange one, can cast Freeze. Which does more damage than... okay, the bats are in this one, I forgot. Which does more damage than Blaze, except to Undead, which is the entire next battle. So you can hear how enthralled I am with that factoid. Luckily, the evil puppet is doing stupid evil puppet things and not actually attacking me smartly. And with these bats, of course, they're all going to be weakened literally for Arthur to benefit from. I don't know. Let's send him this way. 9 HP as a knight is abysmal. And his attack was the worst. Not by much, but it was still the worst. And, you know, we'll do what we can. But I'm pretty sure these puppets will gun for him, so if we can take the evil puppet out, I'll feel better. And then, like I said, the bats will be for our other two characters, Anri and Arthur. But if we don't want him to not attack on his turn. You should be able to kill this even with the wooden arrow. Yeah. 3 damage. Ugh. Only 18 XP, huh? We might not be grinding here that long. It's really just to get Anri and Arthur caught up because, yeah, 13 XP from the evil puppet's pretty low because the marionettes, mannequins, whatever they're called, Yeah, these mannequins aren't going to give... They're going to give less than the evil puppet. And Gong levels to 7. At least I think they will. We'll find out right now. Because Arthur's wouldn't be able to kill that mannequin at 5 health. And he'll definitely kill it at 1, so maybe we'll wait. Though the worrying thing is that he could get picked off. Again, we're just here to weaken these bats. For Arthur, mainly Arthur needs to do the picking off here. Because the other enemies aren't really that much of a threat. Or rather, they're not going to get as much XP. Never mind. I'm just confusing myself further. The other characters will not get much XP from these bats, so there's no reason for them to pick off these bats, if we can avoid it. Hopefully he doesn't miss, because he can. Alright. Then we'll have Anri with the other characters work on the other evil puppets and mannequins. I think would be the best strategy. Gort should be really leading this charge since he's almost going to level up. Which he just did. And he's still behind probably compared to Luke a little bit, but not by much. Yeah, it's not a kill. It's something. Alright, she hit level 5. And she learns freeze, yay. I'll do a little bit more damage to these guys. Strangely enough, the evil puppets are not using their magic, and I don't want to jinx myself by pointing that out. But yeah, that's interesting. Oh, jeez. Well, thanks, Jack Tar. Jeez, just murder that thing. Nice, it has 1 hit left. Easy pickings for the characters we need, which we will get them that XP if we can. You see, I'm kind of snooping around. What is his attack? Will he kill that bat? Yeah, I want to say yes. Probably will not kill that evil puppet. But I'm not going to let Arthur go for that. Unless he can't reach, but... Kill us that evil puppet. May not actually, if we luck out here, we may not have to do that much work. May only have to repeat this battle once. Maybe twice. Worst case. We gotta get Arthur a turn here. I just don't think he's gonna kill that. And he can't really reach anything else, so... May as well let him try. He's probably gonna do 4 or 5 damage to it if he hits it. Oh no, he did kill it. Oh, he definitely killed it. Okay. Well, that works. So he could kill that evil puppet. We might have him go do that. Arthur do that on his next turn. Just because we're guaranteed that kill. blocks it from getting over there. I'll protect Tao from getting killed. Might want to get low at kill. We'll see. What is he at? On one of the puppets. He's at 61. He could kill either of the puppets. But we're really more focused on Arthur right now, so we should really stick to Arthur. Three delicious enemies for Arthur to kill, guaranteeing him roughly a level. Maybe not so much with the bat, though, because the bat's going to give the lowest XP out of everything here. That's ready to be picked off. So we'll go for the bat last. 6 points, yeah. That power ring's really coming through for us. Hence why I gave it to him. For anybody wondering for some weird reason. Why'd you give him the power ring? Because he kinda needs it in these early parts of the game to level. Because, yeah, he is pretty bad early on. But again, I stand by, he's one of the best knights by end game. But what do I know? I'll have the healers just burn their MP. A lot of MP amounts here. Regardless on who they're healing. Because the way that we'll deal with those enemies up top is really... Anri's going to get one of these dudes to herself. These dire clowns. She might end up getting both. Block in Arthur just in case Mannequin gets any bright ideas. Nice. Let's see, what is he at now? 82, so he'll probably level off the bat if we let him kill it. Let's do it. Okie dokie. Keep him at full. Because why not? It's actually going to be the battle after this we're going to grind, and as much as I hate to do it in that battle, but I don't know. Arthur's going to catch up here, and he'll be at least level 6. We're probably not going to get him till level 7. We'll see. But yeah, I really think we should just move on. I didn't expect this to play out as well as it did, to be fair with you guys. We can let Anri pick off this other dire clown just because. Or we can soften him up and let Arthur get the kill. Because we know that the marionette's going to kill off anything that gets within melee range of these dire clowns. And Arthur could kill that, but again, he's not going to level from it, so I don't know if it's worth it. You know, it's one of those things you have to ask yourself, is it really worth it? There's our steel arrow. Now we may as well get him the XP. He should be at 0 now, right? If he gets kills on both the boss and the Dire Clown, he might actually level again. It's very unlikely, but it'll definitely put him really close. Which will be awkwardly hilarious. Then we gotta start attacking this thing now, but I would've... Wait... May gets a turn before Arthur. We'll give her the lance. We'll give him the spear, rather. Because at this point we don't really care that much for May, either. May not get the kill. Which is good, because it'll offset the XP if he gets max XP from both enemies. Get some characters on this side. And that gets him a little higher up, but still not as high as some of our casters. Which has always been weird. I think he'd do a little better in combat. Well, 34, so he probably isn't going to level. Unless he gets another attack on the marionette and the kill. Which, that's gunning for a lot. That's okay, that's an attack, right? Waiting to happen. Alright, let's send Gord in. Get this started. Luke. As you can see, bosses recover HP. You know, this seems like a bad idea. It is a bad idea. Let's just not. Ow. And now the marionette is Neo from the Matrix. Literally is Neo from the Matrix. One person hit it and it recovered, and we're still kind of not sure where we're going to go with that, are we? Let's just see what happens. Probably should have healed, what's his name, but I didn't. We can't reach him now unless I send Chris. And that's assuming she gets a turn to do it. Because she can use... Marionette can use Freeze 3, I think, already. Yeah, which is absurdly powerful. Which is enough to kill pretty much anybody it hits. Especially Chris and Luke, and maybe even Gort for that matter. But we're going to do our best to avoid death. I said our best. It shouldn't kill Luke. It should bring him to 1 No, it killed Luke. 17, yeah. It'll kill, yeah, Chris too, but it won't... I guess Glong was slightly low on health. Not full health. Well, that's freaking dandy. Get up there. Actually, no, stay here. Blast this bitch. Or whatever you want to call it. Because magic, it's resistant to pretty much all magic, so just attacking is kind of a waste. With magic. And it forces the marionette to use her magic, to use its magic, so you could argue that's a reason not to do it, but May as well try anything. A little bit of damage can help, so in theory. And a piss poor theory, but a theory nonetheless. I'd rather her take out the knights, the marionette take out the knights than take out Gort, because Gort I think might hit harder. I mean, the problem is characters keep missing, and that can make or break whether or not you can get through this battle or not. Which is, it might be a forced repeat just on that factor alone. Because the characters just keep freaking missing. And it's on auto recover too, so. Yes, attack Ken with a melee. I forgot to sell her staff. Well, if that character dies, she can go in there and start frickin' melee attacking this boss. She hits enough, I think. What is Anri's attack? It's enough. It's as good as Gort's. Okay, no, it's not. We're gonna need to get Jacktard close enough to go in if he has to, which he probably will at some point here in this fight. And I don't want to send Arthur in because there's a chance Arthur could pick him off. We're gonna lose Mei and we're gonna lose Tao now. Hits so hard. But now, you know, Lowe's attacks, what, 21? 20. Let's send him in. Get him. Gonna hit harder than Gort. Nice. Heal becomes level 2, so now we've got a heal that can reach as needed, which is good. And yeah, we'll send Arthur in, because there's a chance he could get the kill. It might recover by then, but... Let's see. Yeah, it hasn't recovered yet. So we'll check on Arthur's turn. We're just gonna go for the kill because I don't want to repeat this fight. The more I thought about it, the more it's like, I don't really want to repeat this fight if I don't have to. If we're gonna level up, we could do it in the next fight. Because skeletons will be aplenty. The zombies may not give very much. So there's that too, but we'll get away with what we can. So we get a défense potionné. That chest is always open. Let's get out of here. So I guess we really didn't need to repeat that fight. We did so good with Arthur, right? We did so good with Arthur that he's pretty set. So we need to go heal. We need to move things along in the story as well. So let's go heal our characters first so I don't forget. Now, nobody said if they die, you can't use them anymore. I should do a run like that for you guys too, maybe someday. Where if any character dies, but then I'm just gonna grind. So it's not there's ways around that. You just keep grinding until your characters are about 2 levels higher than the level average for what you're fighting. And you'd have to do something pretty freaking stupid to lose a character at that point, other than maybe with regards to bosses. But it can be done, and it's not necessarily the hardest thing in the world. That's why I don't really think those runs are that great, like, unless you're playing on the hardest difficulty. But even then, Like I said, if you sit in a fight and you just grind and grind and grind in any game, you can overcome that pretty easily. We're not going to save, because we're going to go and continue the storyline, then save. Or no, continue storyline, then we're going to sell off unnecessary equipment. That is exactly what we're going to do. We're also going to visit Gunts one more time. Make sure I did everything I need to do there. So I don't want to have to, you know, start over because I forgot to do something. It's one thing if I'm missing a character that I'm not going to use. It's another thing for me to miss a character that I am going to use. I'm going to have to use, rather. And there is a conundrum involved, because we're going to have two characters whose mobility is garbage. But luckily for us, Adam comes so late that it's not really relevant or pertinent. So we'll use the next battle to level as we need to. I'll level grind in that battle, even though it's a hard battle to do it with, especially with Ken and May, because they're gonna do such terrible freaking damage that it's gonna be hard. But the other characters include same with Luke and Gort for that matter. So it'll be rough, but I think we'll be able to make. I'll find a way to make it work. Let's sell the power staff. And we'll sell that other staff that's floating around in here somewhere. There it is. Whatever else. Oh yeah, Hans's old arrow. It'll be a while before we get another upgrade for him. It'll be quite a while, I think. I'm going to take that power potion off of Gong. Give it to anybody else, really, because Gong doesn't need it. Oh, we'll give it to Chris there to hold on to. The reason being, Gong needs room for healing items. So, because that's gonna be a thing that's run whether I want it to be or not. And so we haven't grinded this entire chapter at all, so funny how that works, isn't it? But the skeletons will give us enough to get characters to level 8, I would argue. Maybe level 9. If I can gun it to 9, I'm going to gun it to 9, just to be ahead of the game. But then Balbori, or Amon, is going to be pretty far behind, so we're going to have to catch Amon up. Probably in a battle of my choosing. Probably in the very next battle, to be fair. But we'll worry about that when we get there. I'm trying to think. There's more than... Why can I not remember... Oh, I need to go back and talk to the mayor. Why can I not remember the name... The town the second town that we go to in chapter 3. It's left me. Oh, and I need to talk to Gunts. Durr. Even though I think it's just the same thing, I just want to make sure. Okay. Oh, talk to the mayor. You're in Batol. Yeah, I'm still willing to go. We get Diane, too, because I was actually hoping Diane would have gotten picked over Hans. But that's just the way it goes. Yeah, join me now, Amon, while we level the rest of the party. Okay, in order to do this, we gotta kind of wander to various areas. I think we gotta... That's fine. Gotta talk to these people to speed this process along. Oops, I didn't talk to him today. It's a trap! And thus we get thrown into this battle with plenty of zombies, plenty of skeletons for us to kill. And hopefully we will level up our characters to 7, 8, and 9 respectively. If I can get them to 10, hell, I'll take them to 10, but I don't think it's going to be a thing. But definitely to level 8. We should be able to get all the characters to level 8 plus. Because as you can see, the zombies don't give much at level 8. I think the skeletons still kind of do, so... But a lot of this is going to be very hard, because you'll see that our knights are going to do very little damage to the enemies here. Meaning it's going to be hard to level them up. Specifically, Ken. I don't care about May so much, like I said from earlier. She's going to be the next character that comes out after Chris does. So this battle, again, I don't care about leveling Chris either. She's just going to do whatever needs to be done to keep the party alive. But we'll see how much we get for the kills on these zombies and whatnot. It's probably, yeah, 36 is still pretty good. So definitely the skeletons are going to give plenty of XP. So there's no reason whatsoever to ignore this fight. I'm going to repeat this fight maybe 2, 3, maybe even 4 times at the most. Just to soak up all this delicious XP. And hopefully Anri will learn Blaze too by then, because Freeze is useless in this fight for her. So that's going to be, unfortunately, a thing. And just, you know, getting the characters up in levels as we're able. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ArthurStudios, for more live gaming action. You can also find ways to support the channel there, as well as in the description of these videos. I'm going to start making sure I put those things, because people are constantly reminding me that I'm not doing it. And they want to support me, and they've been doing it in super chats when I live stream, which I thank them for from the bottom of my heart. It's, again, all of it ultimately helps the channel grow, and I know that's something everybody wants. If you're a fan of this channel, of course you'd want to see it grow. So, Arthur, you're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Well, that means anybody can pick that off. Who just got hit pretty hard? Oh, I can't reach anyway. Don't matter. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys, and we will see you guys next time.